Okay, guys, welcome to Dr. Lou's Low Carb Diet. I'm Dr. Lou. Now, today we're looking at something that's quite important to a keto diet, and it's always an ingredient that's conducive for a keto diet. We like to make porridges out of it. We like to put it in granola. We like to put it into snack bars. That's right, seeds. We're looking at seeds today. And the seeds are quite important. Why? Because most people casually think, oh, they're tiny, they're small, they're fine for a keto diet then. We can see them everywhere. Wrong. We have to look at the seeds that are acceptable and those that are not acceptable. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at a table I've put together. And this table is used COVID. So COVID, which is the UK's ingredients linked to the supermarket's ingredients as well. Why do we do that? Because COVID has a set of ingredients with their nutritional values, while the supermarkets then process things and change those nutritional values and then have to show them on their labels. So what I've done is I've taken the supermarket and the COVID and I've combined them to make a range. So this way we have a figure which is more conducive to have an approximate and we do this because this figure will give an approximation. We do this because the figure will give an approximate amount of exactly what you're consuming. And this is the problem that pretty much all over the world. Everyone has different labels. The US is different to the UK. We show some things, they don't show other things, etc., etc. So it's kind of an approximate gamble. So when you look at nutritional value, so it's a bit of a gamble when you look at nutritional values. But mostly they're set around those values. So there's nothing that's, too way off. So we're going to look at the seeds, and those seeds are going to then be what you should either use for your, for your additional snacks or added into your food or your salads. You will know their nutritional value and those that you can trust. So look for those names. Now, let's have a look. I'm going to put the table up onto the screen here. Okay, guys, so here we go. We've got Dr. Lou's guide here, and so I put this together, and so you see ranges, and that's on purpose because you're going to find the ranges all over from the actual hard, like hardcore normal breeding, from when they're raw or when they're not exactly being blanched or changed or processed in any way, to being changed and processed in the supermarket. So I've given you a range, and that range shows you roughly where and what you can trust. Okay, so here we go. We've got the Keto Guide, top 8 low net carb seeds, and I put there to show you the range reflects COVID raw data and UK supermarket averages per 28 gram serving. So you notice in my videos when I measure out granola or porridge or anything like this, you notice I use a scale. I use scales, and those scales you will see obviously are vital, because it's so easy to just think, oh, I've got a handful, that's fine. No, it ranges. Everyone's hand is different in size, for example, as well. So measure out the exact amount, and that's the amount of energy you're getting, or how much carbs, how much fat, etc. So here we can see here per 28 grams. So if you have 28 grams, this is the net carbs column, and that will tell you exactly what you're getting. Okay, so first of all, it's ranked 1 to 8. Then you have this picture of the seed. Okay, so you have the picture of the seed there, and then on the next part you have a name, and down you have the name for obviously the seed. Then you can have a look over, and you can see you have the net carbs. Okay, and then jumping over, you've got an additional keto benefit column. So let's not hang around. So let's have a look here first. Number 1, the best overall seed there is flax seeds. They're looking as whole, and they're coming through, and they're 0.1 gram to 0.5 grams, which is unbelievably low for 28 grams, which is awesome. So you can see that you can nosh down on flax seeds to quite a degree, and it's not going to cause too much of a problem for you. What's also the benefit side there? Well, it's essential source of plant omega-3. We all know that's going to be fantastic for a conducive oil for obviously your heart, and you're also going to then have seeds for promoting digestion. You're going to get fiber. It's going to help stabilize blood sugar, because it's something that's digesting and has to go through that digestion, and it slows down hitting the blood very hard, and can be used as well for keto porridges and milled, so you can mill it up and ground it and everything to add it to other things. So a lot of keto porridges use this as their main ingredient. Flax seeds, number one. Awesome. Now, number two, we have hemp hearts. They're shelled and they're 0.8 to 1.1 grams. What's the benefit? Provides a complete plant protein with an optimal omega-3 to omega-6 ratio of 3 to 1. Shelled seeds support muscle health and satiety. So in other words, you feel satisfied after eating. Lots of nice oils. These are all helping to add to your health. Okay, number three, chia seeds, whole, 1 gram to 1.4 grams net carbs. Highly satiating. So they swell it in water, and then they're going to use keto jellies as well. So that means you're going to feel satiated like a cognac. When you have those, they're going to fill up, they're going to suck in all the water, bloat out. You are bloated. You will feel, oh, I feel nice and full. So that's satiety. Now, a top source of soluble fiber, 9.9 grams, to support a gut health and control appetite. Okay, so what this is telling us is saying, hey, you're getting a lot of fiber, yes, and it's going to be, really helpful for gut and controlling appetite. Now, number four, here we go, sesame seeds, shelled, 1.1 grams to 1.5 grams. Here you can see rich in bone building, calcium, and zinc. Excellent. This is not only now, giving you the idea of, okay, there are lots of very, ketogenic, conducive seeds, but we're also getting a range of ones that are still beneficial for a ketogenic diet, and they're giving more benefits of the electrolytes that you use here, calcium, and obviously you've got the mineral zinc. So high in anti-inflammatory antioxidants and supports healthy cholesterol, versatile for baking or as tahini paste. So you understand that these seeds now are given a whole range of benefits. It's not just going, okay, I've got some from this seed. You can mix them up, mix them all together, mill them together, and you're going to have fantastic health benefits from multiple range of seeds. Now, we're getting onto the heavier side here. So now the carbs are increasing, but they're still quite low. So pumpkin seeds, okay, so they're shelled, okay. Now you can see over here, UK net carbs of 1.2 to 1.6 grams. So we are increasing, but again, it's still very low. Potent natural magnesium source to fight keto flu symptoms, fantastic, another electrolyte, high in plant protein and key minerals, delicious raw or dry roasted. You decide, fantastic. Now, you can still see all of these are absolutely beneficial for your health. You could turn around and say, I'm going to make my own porridge, or I'm going to buy a porridge that's ready made and it has all these in it. It's going to give you all these benefits. So moving on, number six, sunflower seeds, shelled, 1.3 grams to 1.8 grams. Major source of vitamin E for cell health and free radical protection. Provides heart healthy fats and good protein. Perfect raw kernel or dry roasted. Guys, this is fantastic. As I said, giving you all the ranges. Look at this massive benefit here. You could take probably all 8 of them, ground them up, make a porridge, and you're getting all this benefits. So all you would have to do is, obviously, when you ground them up, you would probably want to make the majority one flax seeds because it's just so low, and it comes with loads of benefits as well. And then you can add in a few more grams for each one, and then see where you think, oh, I need a little bit more of this and a little bit more of that. I'm going to add these in. There you go. So what we can see here, obviously, is you've got a fantastic range. And number 7, watermelon seeds, shelled, 1.4 grams to 1.9 grams. Now, let's have a look here. Surprisingly rich in electrolytes. Perfect to add to your porridge as well to promote what you're lacking if you don't want to take a supplement. So you can see here potassium and magnesium to prevent cramps. Also high in iron and protein, often found sprouted or toasted. So that means you've got several different ways of doing them. You are going to be the choice of that. You're going to see whichever way you prefer. But the main idea is you're getting potassium and magnesium. That is fantastic for prevention of keto flu. Now, If you're curious about electrolytes, go look to my other videos. I talk about the electrolytes, what they are, and also I have another videos telling you what they do exactly scientifically so you understand the process in the body. So guys, don't worry if you're not quite sure, just go have a look and then you'll understand. Then you have number 8, the last but not least, poppy seeds, whole, 1.5 grams to 2 grams. Yes, it's up to 2 grams now for a 28-gram serving, but it could be 1.5 depending exactly on how it's been treated and how you're consuming them. So here we go. High in essential manganese for bone health and metabolism. Adds texture to keto baking, like lemon poppy seed muffins. Use whole or ground. Now, so this gives you all the main ideas and how you can go, okay, now I've got it. I need a little bit of poppy seeds, throw it in there. I'm going to then get, good bone health from that. And it's going to add fantastic flavor and body to that baking or whatever I'm cooking, or even a porridge. I want watermelon seeds. I'm going to get potassium, magnesium for my electrolytes. I'm going to ground in for vitamin E sunflower seeds. Okay, so what else can we do? Okay, we want obviously magnesium. We're going to use ground up pumpkin seeds. Okay, now what else? Calcium, sesame seeds. Awesome, sesame seeds make a fantastic taste to your porridge, for example, but it's also high in anti-inflammatory antioxidants. This is helping extend your life. These are perfect ways to make yourself healthy. You have chia seeds then. They're going to make you feel full. It's going to help control your appetite and give you fiber. Then you have hemp seeds there, and you're going to get good oils from that. And then you have flax seeds. You're going to get hardly any carbs from them. You can bulk it out with flax seeds, and you're then going to make a lovely, conducive with good oils porridge and help control in digestion your blood sugar. Look at that. You've made your own porridge at home or your own products that you want to consume, and it's beneficial for your health. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much the main guide there for the main guide for the seeds. So we can understand that seeds are very important to our diet. We can see that a lot of them belong to a ketogenic diet, and they're used by a lot of companies in keto porridges, in your bars. I mean, these are fantastic reasons, and the things are expensive usually. You can get them, you can make them even yourself. So don't forget, guys, go towards those seeds. You can buy them in the supermarket, you can buy them online, yes. You can go away and you can make your own products with them if you wish. So guys, don't forget though, you can add them as just even a sprinkling in whatever you want. Could be, for example, you have at home some granola for your keto diet. You sprinkle lots of seeds on top of that. You can go and you can bake some type of keto flour, make a bread with loads of these seeds in it. You are going to be doing nothing but helping your health. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. See you on the next one.